2021 Lexus S300h. The Lexus S300h is one of just a few luxury midsize hybrid sedans. Fuel economy is excellent, and the 300h handles surprisingly well and retains the Lexus hallmark focus on comfort and serenity. European plug-in hybrids are typically sportier, but the S remains one of today's best all-around performers. You don't expect much vigor or verve from a luxury hybrid, but the S300h handles surprisingly well. It stays composed in corners, with better body control than you'd expect from a luxury sedan. The S300h isn't made for stoplight sprints, but acceleration is decent for a hybrid. In testing, it achieved a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 8.3 seconds. The 300h's steering has the same numb, light effort that plagues many hybrids, although sport mode gives it a livelier feel. Braking is unfortunately clunky, with a harsh sensation when the S switches between its regenerative and friction brake modes. Otherwise, the engine and CVT automatic's smooth acceleration makes the S a pleasure to drive, even in city traffic, where it feels like it's gliding. Comfort and a sense of isolation remain S hallmarks. The front seats are firm and supportive, without excessive side bolsters to impede entry and exit. The rear seats are just as comfortable, if a bit wide and flat. You can sit up front or in back for long stretches without fatigue. This latest 300h hasn't lost its ability to absorb bumps and road rash either. There's a bit of intrusive wind noise at highway speeds, more than we'd expect of a Lexus, but maybe it's just more noticeable since the car tames road and tire noise so well. Engine noise is almost imperceptible. More warmth from the seat heaters on cold days would be nice. Getting in and out of the S is no trouble thanks to the low seat cushions and wide door openings. There's also a good size gap between front passengers and door panels that creates a feeling of space. There's loads of room in the back seat, especially between the seat backs and knees, even for 6-foot-tall passengers. Drivers of most heights and body types should find a comfortable driving position given the S power-adjustable seat and mostly clear views all around the car. Only the S incoherent array of buttons and switchgear is inexplicably inelegant in an otherwise elegant cabin. The volume knob is great though, and feels like an old-school stereo receiver. Our test car came with the spectacular-looking 12-inch infotainment display. The widescreen navigation maps look great thanks to excellent color contrast and indicators. But using the touchpad controller while in motion is onerous. A dial and button controller would be preferable. Fortunately, you can control many nav, phone, audio and even climate control functions through voice commands. The S also includes several standard driver safety features, such as adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist, which help minimize lane wandering. This isn't semi-automated driving, and the degree of steering correction is limited, but it's useful for occasional lapses of attention. You get a big trunk with the S300h. The battery pack resides beneath the rear seats, so cargo space is 16.7 cubic feet, the same as in the non-hybrid S. Unfortunately, you can't fold the rear seats to increase space. There's only a pass-through slot for long items. Storage for small items inside the cabin is abundant. There's also plenty of space for child safety seats, and they're easy to install. Just detach the plastic tabs over the car seat anchors in the seat cushions. Generous rear seat room means most seats will fit without a need for sliding up the front seats. With an EPA rating of 44 mpg combined, the S300h is one of the more efficient sedans you can buy. We observed 46.2 mpg on our evaluation route, which indicates that the EPA ratings are attainable. For a relatively affordable sum, the redesigned S300h delivers a substantial luxury experience. The upholstery feels supple and substantial, and the cabin shows typical Lexus attention to detail: tight panel gaps, high-quality controls and detailed stitching. Warranty coverage is on par for the segment. The S300h isn't as fun to drive as more expensive European plug-in hybrids. But it excels in other ways. It's comfortable without being floaty, large without feeling ponderous, and serene without being detached. Sublime suspension tuning, a wonderful audio system, and a welcoming and roomy interior are other advantages. While there are quite a few luxury hybrid vehicles available for 2021, most of them are plug-in hybrids. So what if you just want a regular hybrid to help keep cost and complexity in check? One option could be the Lexus S300h. This luxury sedan is comfortable and quiet and offers seriously impressive fuel economy. The EPA estimates that the 300h will get 44 mpg combined, which is excellent for any sedan, let alone a luxury ride.